This is the Drake Cutter, a new ship that was introduced into the game yesterday with the Aerospace Expo. And this might just be, in my opinion, one of the best starter ships that CIG has made today. Christmas is fast approaching, and if you don't know what to wish for, then consider checking out today's sponsor, Rich Wallet. Rich Wallets are small, compact wallets that can hold up to 12 cards. If you want to carry coins or keys, get their optional cavity tray. All their wallets are made from premium materials like aluminium, carbon fiber, and they all come with RFID blocking to prevent digital theft. So check out rich.com/D2EA and use offer code D2EA to get 10% off. Let's start with a quick exterior tour. On the side we find VTOL thrusters, making the ship easy to take off and land with. On the back we find a relatively nice big ramp, at least compared to other starter ships. I actually do believe this is one of the biggest ramps, and there are also biggest cargo holds, that we get on a starter ship. Not just from cargo space, talk more about that later. Towards the front of the ship, under the cockpit, we have two size 2 hardpoints with gimbal mounts on them, and on those gimbal mounts are mounted one size 1 gun on each mount, me giving you two size 1 guns, and in this case it comes default with laser repeaters. Not the best armament for a starter ship. There are definitely better combat suited ships, and this also reflects in the ship's shield, where it only has a single size 1 shield. Missile-wise, it comes with two size 2 missile racks fitted with 4 size 1 missiles. So its combat capabilities is lacking, but that's, in my opinion, one of the only thing that's really bad about the ship is its combat capabilities could be better. If we move on to the interior of the ship, we get up the ramp and into this relatively nicely sized cargo hold. I mean, this is a big starter ship. The size of the ship is pretty big, also giving it a big cargo hold here at the back. It's not going to fit like a mining vehicle like a rock or anything like that, but smaller ground vehicles will definitely fit in here, and I believe this is one of the first like low price starting ships that's actually going to be able to carry any ground vehicles at all. So this hangar here, super nice, and I love ramp access on ships rather than ladder access. So much better. Cargo-wise, it holds up to 4 SCU of cargo, which is pretty good. It's not the same as the Titan, Avenger Titan, that holds up to 8. Even though its cargo bay is physically smaller than this, so I don't really know why that is, but at least on the spec sheet it has 4 SCU of cargo. If you move forward from the hangar, we get into the living space. Pretty standard. There's a bed, basic living accommodations, those kind of things. Nothing too exciting here, but yeah, nice to see a small living space in the ship as well. Further forward, we find the cockpit, and well, it's a Drake ship, so it's not like oversized or anything like that, and it is a single-seater. View from the pilot seat is pretty good, which is a nice addition. I really like having ships with good views around, so it doesn't feel so cramped, which some Drake ships can, I think. When it comes to the ship's performance, speed-wise, it's not the fastest ship there is, at least not in sublight. I'll come to that in a second. In Atmos, I managed to put this thing up to 240 meters a second, and in space, if you give it full tilt, it will get up to 1040 something. I think spec sheet says 150. But the big selling point for this ship, for me at least, is the fuel tank. The Quantum fuel tank holds 6,000 tons of fuel. 6,000, that is insane amount of fuel. What this means is that we should be able to fit a VK00, which is the fastest quantum drive this will fit, and still be able to go multiple times across Stanton without running out of fuel. This thing is such a good runabout, because what's going to happen when you play is you're going to buy your starter ship, and you're going to use that a lot in the beginning. But slowly, as you progress in the game, you're going to buy bigger and bigger ships. What happens with your starter ship then? Well, in many cases, I think it's going to sit in a hangar and collect dust. With this, what you can do with it, when you kind of upgrade to maybe better combat ships or maybe better cargo ships, this will still be a great little runabout. So fit a fast quantum drive on it, and you can get around Stanton as fast as possible. That means if you need to get around from A to B to do some things, and you just don't really need any specific, like a lot of cargo space or a lot of firepower, this thing will just take you around Stanton so quickly. And this is, in my opinion, one of the reasons why this is one of the best starter ships that you can buy, because it is going to be super useful even after you upgrade to bigger ships down the line. Price-wise, it comes as a game pack, meaning it both gives you the ship and access to the game for $60 plus whatever your local VAT is. This is a really good value for money. It's not the cheapest package, you can get them cheaper for sure, but this is a good value for money ship, absolutely. But there is another thing that to new players may seem a little odd, but for veteran players you will know how big a deal this is. It comes with lifetime insurance. Most of the starter ships will come with either a number of months, maybe a number of years of insurance that's going to start when the game eventually comes out. But this one has lifetime insurance. This means that no matter what happens, you never have to pay any in-game fees to keep that insurance running. And if you later down the line decide in the game store to upgrade this ship to a bigger one, that insurance is going to carry over. Now, veteran players call these things LTI tokens, or lifetime insurance tokens, and what people will do is they will buy these cheap ships that has lifetime insurance, and if they want a bigger ship, they can go and upgrade to that ship, and the lifetime insurance will carry over even if that ship doesn't normally come with lifetime insurance. Now, if you found this video useful, I would really appreciate if you would go down and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. Also, go down in the comment section and let me know what you think of the design of this ship. Is it too boxy, or do you kind of like that rough Drake design that we are dealing with here? Comment section below. That's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and also next time, I'll see you guys in space.